Hello there. Good morning to those of you here in the morning. So, in your day, I want you to do something. I want you to find the light. So, as you're driving along and you see Christmas lights, or you see a candle in a window, or you see a sunset or a sunrise, just notice that you're seeing the light. And so, every day during the month, or even just today, see the light. So, come, let's move. So, come into child's pose. And as you come into your child's pose, just feel the whole of you. As you breathe, as you connect into the sense of the weight of your body as it pushes down into your thighs, the sense of your weight into your knees, your shins, your feet, depending on where your arms are, the stretch of your arms, the drop of your head. Just soften your face. Allow something to give in your belly and in your spine, something to soften, to yield, to relax. Surrender to gravity. Nice. And then coming all the way up into your cat pose. Round your back, tuck your chin under, looking toward your belly button, arching your back, lift your chest, look forward. As you move, just notice it's such an incredible thing to be in the sensations of your body as you move. It's so beautiful. It's so nourishing for the deep of you. So just notice surrounding your back. Feel how your body is receiving and doing this movement. Arching your back. Nice. Come to neutral. Look over your right shoulder. And look over the left shoulder. And just feel how the waist takes this movement. You know, how deeply feels good and well and healthy for you as you rock from side to side. Nice. Take your left hand and glide it underneath your right armpit so that your left shoulder's on the floor. Your right hand is like scaffolding, your elbow is above your hand, and you're just surrendering that left shoulder down and pushing it into the floor. Breathing, settling, deepening into the sensations of breath down into your belly. Nice. Come all the way back up. Other side. Glide the right hand underneath your armpit. Bring your right shoulder down. The right side of your head is resting on the floor, and my left elbow is stacked above my wrist. And it's pushing into the floor, which just gives me length into my spine. And just let the breath deepen. Nice. And then come all the way back to center. Just shoulder shrug. Squeeze your shoulders back. Push your shoulders forward. Just your shoulders. Just feel that. Nice. And then bring your hands one handprint forward from where you are. Round your back into the cat. And then just glide forward and backwards with your spine rounded. I almost imagine that I'm trying to bring my spine to the ceiling behind me, and I'm trying to scratch my back on the ceiling behind me. I'm just trying to really give an opening and length and connection into the back of my body. Nice. Come to neutral. Arch your back, looking forward, and do the same thing. So you're gliding forward and backwards. You're really hearing how this is different in the spine as you glide forward and backwards with your back arching, looking forward. Nice. Walk your hands back, tuck your toes under, reverse, and bring your elbows to your knees and just pause there for a moment. Nice. Bring your hands to your knees and roll all the way up to stand. Nice. Just roll out through your shoulders, the big circles. Just feel that into the body, into the chest. Feel how your spine helps your shoulders roll. So let it help them. And there's these kind of, we recruit We connect, we allow, rather than resist and stabilize. You're really trying to allow your spine to move your shoulders. Nice, just roll into your wrists, big circles. And then comes down to the front of your mat. Just rolling, making fists out of your hands, and really rolling into your wrists. Nice, so arms are long beside you. Reach your arms wide, palms come together above your head, looking up and reaching up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, come all the way down. Hands to the floor, drop your head down so your forehead comes towards your knees. Hands to your shins, straighten your arms and look forward. Hands to the floor, stretch your right leg long behind you, and then step it back into a lunge. Really feel the deep of that lunge. So as I said yesterday, step back into your plank. You should be doing your version of all of this. Drop your knees to the floor, lower your belly all the way down. And it might take a while for you to work out what your version is. Bring both elbows to the floor. And then lift your chest and look way down the beach. Where is the ice cream man? And as you really feel that gesture of lengthening and looking, for me, my whole body suddenly connects. I'm like, cha-ching, and I'm alive, and I'm awake, and I'm looking for ice cream. Nice. Bring your hands to the floor, or keep your elbows where they are, either or. Push your elbows down to push backwards, or push your hands down to push backwards, and then all the way back into your downward dog. And just feel that, the length of you, the stretch of you. Nice. Reach the right foot up towards the ceiling. And then whatever way you do, hop, skip, jump, help your right foot forward into a lunge. And then step forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide. Bring your palms together, looking up, reaching up. And then bending your elbows, bending your knees all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins. Lengthen and look forward. Every time I make this movement, stretch your leg back, I'm seeking into what is my healthy range, lengthening into your lunge. Like, what are the feelings as I move? Stretch back into your plank. Drop your knees down, lower your belly all the way down. Bring your elbows to the floor, and then look way down the beach. And so feel it, like if I only look at my eyes, it's one thing, and then suddenly my chin helps. And it goes, where? And I kind of feel suddenly something opens in my chest and throat. Just feel that. A sense of length, connection into the gesture. I'm not saying pull your shoulders down. Nothing. Just look. Nice. And then either keep your elbows on the floor to push backwards, or bring your hands to the floor to push backwards. All the way back, downward dog. Find your length. And then stretch the left foot up towards the ceiling and step the left foot forward. Step forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. Hands come to rest in front of your chest. Nice. So rolling down, bring your hands to the floor, either side of your feet. Step your right foot way back into your lunge. Drop your right knee to the floor and then bring your left arm long and bring it to the side of your face. So my torso is still facing the floor, my left arm is long and I can feel it beside my ear. And then without moving your arm, turn your chest towards the left. So my arm is still stuck to the side of my face. And then look towards the floor. Turn towards the left with your chest. And then look towards the floor. And again, turn towards the left. And then as you inhale, let your arm rise and drop your arm behind you. And then exhale, reach your arm up and bring it to the side of your face. Turn your chest towards the floor. Bring your fingertips to the floor. Great. Inhaling, rise all the way behind you. And exhaling all the way forward. Bring your hand to the floor. Cool. One more time. Inhaling, rise, your hand behind you. And then this time, pause with your hand straight up towards the ceiling. So stay here or lift your back knee off the floor. And then every time you inhale, get longer and bigger. And as you exhale, settle into the pose a little bit more. Breathing into it, like as you inhale, rise in yourself. As you exhale, surrender and soften. Nice. Bend your elbow, bring your hand to the floor, step back, drop your knees to the floor, and then just do shoulder circles. So circling deeply into your shoulders. So last pose, I said leave your knee on the floor or lift your knee off the floor. So whenever I give an instruction like that, you can return. You can do anything you like, actually. I really believe we all should look really, really different. And if we're looking the same, then there's something wrong, because we're not, okay? So bring your right foot forward. Correct. And then stretch out through your back leg and just pause there for a moment into your lunge. Nice. Drop your left knee to the floor. Left hand is flat on the floor. Bring your right arm long beside your ear. And then just turn your chest so your arm is stuck to the side of your head and your chest is turned towards the right. And then turn towards the floor. Arm beside your ear. Turn your chest towards the right. Floor. And then towards the right. And then sweep your right arm behind you all the way back. Let it rest into your lower back. And then as you exhale, deep exhale, swing your arm, side of your face, turn your chest, touch the floor. Side your face, turn your chest, sweep your arm behind you, inhale. Exhale all the way down. One more time, inhale. All the way up, feel the expansion. And then reach your arms straight up towards the ceiling. Stay where you are, hand on the floor. Find your length here, or stretch your back leg and lift it off the floor. And just really widen and reach and open. And every time you inhale, rise a bit more. Every time you exhale, sink into it. Coming down, coming out, easing off, connecting more. Find your edge. You know, we're all different. Lower your hand to the floor. Lovely. Drop your knee to the floor. Bring both knees back and walk yourself all the way back. Lift your knees up and come up to stand. Nice. Hands to your hips and roll into your hips. Really feel the breath into your belly. Feel the whole of your body as you roll. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. So we're going to do a little bit of standing, balancing stuff. So bring your right hand to your right knee. And then just reach your left hand forward, as far forward as you can. Just feel that. Left hand went forward. And then come back up. Nice. And then the other side. Bring your left hand to your knee. Reach your right hand forward. And my hand on my knee is really very determined. It's really a strong structure of force traveling down into my foot. I feel like I have my leg. Nice. So bring your right hand to your knee and then sweep the left foot a little bit back with your toes on the floor. And then come back up. And then just do that a few times. And you can swing your toes to either touch the floor or you can swing your toes to lift. Wherever you are, see if you can find a balancing point. So rather than bringing your hand hard to the floor in front of you, let it float just off the floor. So you're picking something up, not landing on the floor with that left hand. Reaching. So these are all gestures. You know, when I go to reach for something, I'll often find my foot back in the air behind me. I'm like, oh, look, I'm doing that thing. Nice. Foot to the floor, right bum, other side. Left hand, left knee, and then slide the right foot back as you glide your fingers forward. And both are on the floor, they're touching. Or swing. And as you swing, find how you do it. Like, what is the pendulum that helps you float your fingers out in front of you? Loads of you know, I broke my leg during the other lockdown. And so this is a movement I wasn't doing, was swinging back on the right leg, because that was the one that was my good leg. So this is a movement I had to relearn after I came out of the cast. It was really amazing. Nice. And then coming down. Nice, left bum. Woo-hoo. So bring your left foot behind you and then reach both fingers down until they're almost on the floor, or they can touch really lightly. And then just pause there for a moment. You're balancing. And then let your hands push and then lift that left foot even higher. Whatever that is for you. You're pushing into the floor, your hands have connected, and the left foot is rising. Nice, lower your foot to the floor. Slowly rolling up. Other side. Swing the right foot back. Fingers float just above the floor. And then push your hands in. Really feel a push. And that'll give you a length upwards. Listening, breathing, connecting. Nice. Bring your foot to the floor. Come back up. Nice. So feet are still standing, great. And then just turn and look over to the right. And then bring your left hand to your right knee and reach your right hand behind you. So your right hand is as far back towards the right behind you as you can. Your knees are bending. And then come back up. Nice. And do that again. Left hand, left knee. Reach as far back as you can. And then keep your left hand where it is and pull the right elbow in. And then reach your right elbow up and reach your right hand up towards the ceiling and keep sitting down into the chair. Bend your elbow, turn towards the floor, reach your right hand behind you, and then twist, pull your elbow in, lift it up and extend it up towards the ceiling. So just feel that. This is a movement that we could do in our day. Pull, elbow up, hands up, bend, elbow down, reach back behind you. Nice, come all the way up. Other side. Left hand behind you, right hand to your knee. Reach back and then come up. And feel that you're really, there's nothing, even though you're doing yoga, be in the gesture of this. You're reaching back to touch something. Just feel the whole body action of reaching back to touch something. And then pause there. Bend your left elbow, pull it into your side, turn your chest and reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Bend your elbow, turn your chest, reach your hand behind you. Bend your elbow, turn your chest, reaching up. Turn your chest, reach behind you. Last time. Turn your chest, reaching up. And then come all the way down. Come sit on your mat. Nice, guys. Legs long in front of you. And then just roll into your belly. I have Chico with me today, snoring away. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. So legs are long. Your bum is on the floor. And just feel like you're on the floor. Your sit bones are there. Nice. And then bring both hands forward in front of you. Pull the right elbow back. This is a gesture we were doing during the class. And then bring the left hand to the outside of the knee. And bring the right hand behind you. And twist and look behind you. And then turn your head towards the right foot and go, oh, there's my cardigan. And reach your right hand forward to pick up your cardigan. And then go, oh, behind me is my scarf. And then reach behind you. You're not leaning back, you're just reaching your fingers back to touch the floor. And then you get another cardigan. Reach your right hand forward, as far forward as it goes naturally. And then pull it back and reach behind you and touch your scarf behind you. One more time. Reach for your cardigan. And then twist, reaching back. Nice, change. Sitting forward. And both hands are forward and draw the left elbow back like a bow and arrow. So really feel already your chest is twisting. Bring your fingers to the floor behind you. Bring your right hand to the outside of your knee. Twisting deeply, feeling the length in your spine. And then look forward and go, oh, there's my jumper. Reach your left hand forward, touch your jumper, grab it. And then pull your hand back and touch your scarf. Reach your left hand forward. Wherever it goes, feel the length of it. And then twisting back, touch your scarf. One more time. Reach your hand forward. And then reach your hand back. Nice. Cool. Just roll your shoulders. Nice. So come into a child's pose or come rest on, keep sitting there with your legs in a cross-legged position. Not really. Come rest onto your back or onto your knees or do something where you're just folding in somehow and just rest down. Let your head drop. Let your spine lengthen. Let your bum wiggle back. And you can have your hands forward. You can have your arms back. You can rest your head in your hands. You can be lying on your back with your knees bent. And just wherever you are, just find a sense of wellness in your body right now. It's like that thing we're going to be doing is finding the light. You know, finding wellness is a pursuit. It's an orientation. It's a life-changing gratitude practice for that which is working in your own body. So just find your wellness in your body in this moment. It can be so random. It can be the warmth of your fingertips. It can be your forehead resting on the floor or your head resting in your hands or your breath in your belly. And just find it, feel it, be it. Be your wellness. Maybe just check in. We were doing this last month. If there's something that you're grateful for, I hope there is. Just acknowledge your gratitude this morning. Something small, something awesome, something that resourced you in some way. Nice, guys. How beautiful. I'm really liking the way this deep thing is feeling. In my life, it's a pretty wonderful thing. So nice. I will see you all tomorrow morning. And yeah, go find the light. Random moments, you know, the reflection of light in somebody's eyes, the glint through the trees, who knows? So great. I will see you then. Be great. Be awesome. Bye.